Embracing rejection, the counterintuitive path to extraordinary success. Welcome to the BlackCEO Podcast, where we challenge conventional wisdom and ignite your passion for success. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that might make you uncomfortable, but I promise it will revolutionize the way you think about your journey to greatness. We're going to explore the power of embracing rejection and how it can become your secret weapon in achieving extraordinary success. I recently had the incredible privilege of interviewing Fuqua, a visionary leader who's not just changing the game in entrepreneurship and personal growth, she's rewriting the rule book entirely. Michelle's insights aren't just inspiring, they're transformative. Her approach to success has helped countless individuals and organizations break through barriers and achieve what once seemed impossible. She's a beacon of hope and a catalyst for change in a world that desperately needs both. Now, let me ask you a question that might make you squirm a little. When was the last time you celebrated being rejected? If you're like most people, you're probably thinking, celebrate rejection, are you out of your mind? But what if I told you that your relationship with rejection could be the very thing holding you back from reaching your full potential? Fuqua's journey is a testament to the transformative power of embracing what most of us spend our lives trying to avoid. Her story isn't just inspiring. It's a roadmap for anyone who's ever felt stuck, afraid, or unsure of their path forward. Through our conversation, I've come to understand that success isn't about avoiding obstacles. It's about learning to dance with them, to find rhythm in the chaos, and to use every setback as a springboard. Let's start with a provocative idea. What if every rejection you've ever faced was actually a stepping stone to your ultimate success? It's a mindset shift that can change everything. Michelle's experiences have shown that rejection isn't the end of the road. It's often the beginning of a new, more exciting journey. Consider this. Every time you hear no, you're actually one step closer to a yes. It's not about the rejection itself, but how you respond to it. Michelle shared a powerful story about a time when she faced repeated rejections early in her career. Instead of letting it defeat her, she used each no as fuel to refine her approach, improve her skills, and ultimately land an opportunity that far exceeded her initial goals. She told me about a particularly brutal period where she pitched her innovative education technology platform to 47 different investors. That's right, 47. Can you imagine the emotional roller coaster of being told no 47 times? Most people would have given up after the fifth rejection, let alone the 45th. But Michelle, she treated each rejection as a masterclass in refining her pitch, understanding her market, and honing her product. The 48th pitch, that was the one that changed everything. Not only did she secure funding, but she also gained a mentor who saw her resilience as her greatest asset. That investor told her, I'm not just investing in your idea, I'm investing in your unbreakable spirit. Today, Michelle's platform is revolutionizing education access for underprivileged communities across the globe. This perspective shift is crucial. It's not about being fearless, it's about being fearless. Acknowledging the fear, but not letting it paralyze you. Michelle emphasizes that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Every time you push through that fear, you're building resilience, a muscle that grows stronger with each challenge you face. But let's be real for a moment. Embracing rejection isn't easy. It goes against everything we've been taught. Society often equates rejection with failure and failure with unworthiness. But what if we flipped that script? What if we saw rejection as a filter, helping us refine our path and align with our true purpose? Michelle's approach to rejection is revolutionary. She suggests treating each no as valuable market research. Every rejection is an opportunity to learn, to adjust, and to come back stronger. It's not about changing who you are, but about finding the right fit for your unique talents and vision. Here's another powerful example from Michelle's experience. Early in her entrepreneurial journey, she developed a sustainable fashion line. Her passion for eco-friendly materials and ethical production was unmatched. But when she presented her first collection to major retailers, she was met with a resounding no across the board. Instead of giving up, Michelle listened. She paid attention to the feedback, the questions, the concerns. With each rejection, she refined her designs, improved her marketing strategy, and deepened her understanding of her target market. The result? When she relaunched 6 months later, it wasn't just a success, it was a phenomenon. Her line was picked up by a major eco-conscious retailer, featured in Vogue, and worn by celebrities on red carpets, all because she refused to let rejection define her. This brings us to a crucial point: the power of reframing. How we interpret our experiences shapes our reality. Michelle emphasized the importance of seeing challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth. It's about asking yourself, what can I learn from this? Instead of, why is this happening to me? Imagine approaching every setback with curiosity instead of dread. What if, instead of dreading rejection, you got excited about it? Because each rejection is bringing you closer to your goal, teaching you valuable lessons along the way. It's a mindset that transforms obstacles into opportunities. But let's be clear, this isn't about blind optimism. It's about strategic resilience. Michelle's approach combines unwavering determination with smart adaptation. It's about holding firm to your vision while being flexible in your methods. Here's a practical tip Michelle shared: keep a rejection journal. Every time you face a setback, write it down, but don't stop there. Write down what you learned, how you'll adjust, and most importantly, how this rejection is actually moving you forward. Over time, you'll start to see patterns, insights, and growth that you might have missed otherwise. Michelle shared a story about one of her mentees, a young entrepreneur named Alex. Alex was trying to launch a revolutionary app for mental health support. His first attempt at securing funding was a disaster. Investors didn't just say no, they told him his idea was worthless. Instead of giving up, Alex started his rejection journal. He meticulously documented every piece of feedback, every criticism, every suggestion. He analyzed patterns, identified gaps in his proposal, and relentlessly refined his idea. 6 months later, Alex didn't just secure funding, he sparked a bidding war between investors. One of the investors who initially rejected him ended up leading the funding round, saying Alex's growth and adaptability were even more impressive than his improved pitch. Now, let's talk about the fear of rejection. It's real, it's powerful, and it holds so many of us back from pursuing our dreams. But here's the thing: that fear never completely goes away. Even the most successful people feel it. The difference is they've learned to use it as a compass rather than a cage. Michelle suggests a powerful exercise: seek out rejection. That's right. Actively look for opportunities to be rejected. Start small. Ask for a discount at a store. Request an upgrade at a hotel. Pitch your idea to someone you admire. The goal isn't to succeed, though you might be surprised how often you do. The goal is to desensitize yourself to the fear of rejection. She shared a hilarious story about how she started this practice. She challenged herself to get rejected at least once a day for a month. On day 3, she walked into a high-end car dealership wearing sweatpants and a ratty t-shirt and asked to test drive their most expensive car. To her shock, they said yes. Not only did she get to drive a car worth more than her house, but she also learned a valuable lesson about not prejudging situations or underestimating herself. As you do this, something magical happens. You start to realize that rejection isn't fatal. The world doesn't end. In fact, you might find that people respect you more for having the courage to ask. And when you do get a yes, it feels even sweeter because you know you've earned it. This practice builds what Michelle calls rejection resilience. It's like a superpower that allows you to take bigger risks, pursue bolder dreams, and ultimately achieve more than you ever thought possible. But here's where it gets really interesting. As you become more comfortable with rejection, you also become more authentic. You're no longer trying to be what you think others want. You're free to be truly, unapologetically yourself. And ironically, that authenticity often leads to more acceptance and success than you ever achieve by playing it safe. Michelle shared a profound insight. Your unique voice is your greatest asset. Don't dim it to fit in, amplify it to stand out. In a world that often pressures us to conform, having the courage to be different is a superpower. Your quirks, your passions, your unique perspective, these are the things that will set you apart and ultimately lead to your greatest successes. She told me about a client of hers, a brilliant software engineer named Priya. Priya had always dimmed her personality in job interviews, trying to fit the serious tech professional mold. She was getting job offers, but always felt like she was wearing a mask at work. Michelle challenged Priya to embrace her vibrant personality and her passion for using technology to solve social issues. In her next interview, Priya showed up as her full, authentic self. She didn't just talk about coding, she shared her vision for how technology could transform underserved communities. The result? Priya didn't just get the job. She was offered a position created specifically for her, leading a new social impact initiative within the company. By embracing her authentic self, she not only found a role that truly fit her, but also opened up new possibilities for her company and the communities they serve. Now, let's address a common misconception. Embracing rejection doesn't mean you'll never feel hurt or disappointed. It's not about becoming numb. It's about developing the emotional agility to process those feelings quickly and move forward with renewed determination. Michelle suggests a powerful reframing technique. Instead of seeing rejection as a judgment on your worth, see it as a mismatch of fit. It's not that you're not good enough. It's that this particular opportunity wasn't the right fit for your unique talents and vision. This shift in perspective allows you to maintain your self-worth while still learning and growing from the experience. She shared a personal story that really drove this point home. Early in her career, Michelle applied for her dream job at a prestigious consulting firm. She made it through several rounds of interviews only to be rejected at the final stage. She was devastated, but instead of letting it crush her, she reached out to the hiring manager and asked for feedback. The conversation that followed changed the trajectory of her career. The manager told her that while her skills were impressive, they felt she was too entrepreneurial for their structured corporate environment. What initially felt like a crushing rejection turned out to be a pivotal moment of clarity. Michelle realized that her entrepreneurial spirit, which she had been trying to suppress, was actually her greatest strength. Within a year, she had started her own consulting firm, specializing in helping corporations foster entrepreneurial cultures. That rejection didn't just lead her to a better opportunity, it led her to create opportunities for herself and countless others. Today, her firm is known for transforming corporate cultures and nurturing the next generation of innovators within established companies. As we near the end of our time together, I want to emphasize a crucial point. This journey of embracing rejection and pursuing your dreams isn't just about personal success, it's about creating a ripple effect that can change the world. When you have the courage to pursue your vision, to share your unique gifts with the world, you inspire others to do the same. You create opportunities not just for yourself, but for those around you. Your success becomes a beacon of possibility for others. Michelle's story is a powerful example of this. As she's achieved success, she's made it a priority to mentor others, particularly women and minorities in business. She's creating pathways and opening doors, showing that success isn't a zero-sum game. When we lift as we climb, we create a more vibrant, innovative, and inclusive world for everyone. She told me about a mentorship program she started in underserved communities. One of her first mentees was a young woman named Tasha who had a brilliant idea for a community-based recycling program, but no idea how to bring it to life. Through Michelle's guidance, Tasha not only launched her program, but also secured major corporate partnerships. Today, Tasha's initiative has created jobs in her community, significantly reduced waste, and is being replicated in cities across the country. This is the power of embracing rejection and pursuing your dreams relentlessly. It's not just about you, it's about the lives you touch, the communities you uplift, and the positive change you create in the world. So as we conclude, I want to leave you with a challenge, a call to action inspired by Michelle Fuqua's wisdom and experiences. This isn't just about changing your mindset, it's about changing your actions and ultimately changing your life. First, I challenge you to seek out rejection. Make it a goal to be rejected at least once a day for the next week. Ask for something you think you won't get. Pitch an idea you've been hesitant to share. Put yourself out there in a way that scares you a little. Remember, the goal isn't to succeed every time, it's to build your rejection resilience. Second, start your rejection journal today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Document each rejection, but focus on the lessons, the growth, and the way forward. Watch how your perspective shifts over time. This isn't just a record of your experiences, it's a roadmap of your growth and a testament to your resilience. Third, I want you to identify one dream, one goal that you've been holding back on because of fear of rejection. It could be a business idea, a career move, a personal project, anything that truly excites you, but also terrifies you. I want you to take one concrete step towards that dream this week. It doesn't have to be big. It could be as simple as making a phone call or drafting an outline. The important thing is to start moving forward. Lastly, I challenge you to share your journey. Be open about your challenges and your growth. Your vulnerability and courage will inspire others and create a community of support around you. Post about your rejections and what you're learning from them. Celebrate your small wins and your big leaps alike. By sharing your story, you're giving others permission to embrace their own journeys of growth and resilience. Remember, every no is bringing you closer to your ultimate yes. Every rejection is refining your path and strengthening your resolve. You have unique gifts to share with the world, and embracing rejection is the key to unlocking your full potential. As Michelle Fuqua so powerfully reminds us, your dreams are too important to let fear of rejection hold you back. The world needs your voice, your ideas, your passion. Don't wait for permission. Give yourself permission to be great. So I leave you with this question. What would you do if you knew rejection couldn't stop you? How would you show up in the world if you saw every no as a stepping stone to your dreams? The answer to that question is the first step on your journey to extraordinary success. Embrace rejection, pursue your dreams relentlessly, and watch as you not only transform your own life, but inspire transformation in the world around you. Your next rejection might just be the key to your greatest success. It's time to rewrite your story, to transform your relationship with rejection, and to step boldly into the extraordinary life that's waiting for you. The world is waiting for your unique contribution. It's waiting for your ideas, your passion, your resilience. Don't let fear of rejection rob the world of your gifts. Embrace the journey with all its ups and downs, knowing that each rejection is molding you into the person you're meant to become. So go out there, seek rejection, embrace it, learn from it, grow through it. And in doing so, discover a level of success and fulfillment you never thought possible. The choice is yours. Will you stay in your comfort zone, or will you embrace rejection and step into your greatness? The world is waiting for your answer. What will it be? Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey. Now go out there and make rejection your greatest ally on the path to extraordinary success. Your future self will thank you for the courage you showed today. The time for hesitation is over. The time for bold action is now. Embrace rejection, embrace your potential, and embrace the extraordinary life that's waiting for you. The world needs what only you can give. It's time to deliver.